Hey everybody, this is Glenn Page and we're back with another super quick album review. Today we're listening to the debut solo album by the lead guitarist for one of the biggest rock and new wave bands of all time. This is Skeleton Key by Jamie West-Oram. Jamie West-Oram is the lead guitarist for the Fixx. And for those of you who think you don't know the Fixx, you know the Fixx. They're still around and they sound better than ever. But they had a string of hits in the 80s, and I'm sure you've heard at least one or more of these. One Thing Leads to Another, Saved by Zero, Secret Separation, Red Skies at Night, Stand or Fall, Are We Ourselves? So they had a lot of hits, and this is the guy who was a big part of that sound, the unique sound of the Fixx. He has this really original guitar style, which is sort of a mix of ringing guitar chords, chiming guitar sounds. He also uses a lot of funky, choppy rhythms. He has a lot of really accessible hooks and riffs, but he also uses these bursts of guitar noise and a lot of effects and pedals. So it's a mix of catchy, experimental, wild, and chaotic, and it's just a really awesome guitar sound. So this is his debut solo album, and if you're a fan of new wave or prog music at all, you're going to want to have this because all of these songs are really good. It's a mix of instrumentals and songs with vocals. Now, Jamie West-Oram doesn't normally sing lead vocals in the Fixx. He's done a couple, but he usually does backing vocals. And he has this really cool, warm style in his voice. It's almost a frail sound, but the timbre is really appealing. And it's a nice offset to his really wild guitar playing at times, that he has this sort of laid-back sound in his voice. And he sings about half the songs on here, and it's really touching and affecting. I don't know anybody who sounds quite like Jamie West-Oram. So, for example, the song Claustrophobia is about wanting to hold loved ones again during the COVID lockdown and wanting to shake the hands of strangers. And he sings it in this really touching voice, which I think is very affecting, and that's one of the better songs on the album. But the whole thing is really well done. Lots of heavy drums, lots of chugging guitar, choppy rhythms. Some of the stuff sounds like it could be the Fixx, or it could be a track from the Fixx. I think this is unique, but I will say that I heard traces of something. It didn't explicitly sound like these bands, but almost sounded like something that they could have done. I heard a little bit of Rush in there. I heard a little bit of the Beatles at times, especially in Claustrophobia in the chorus. There's a sort of beautiful Beatle-y type chorus. I heard even a little bit of Soundgarden in there, but most of all, I hear Jamie West-Oram. So if you're a Fixx fan, you're going to want to have this. I would say it's an 8 out of 10 if you're a Fixx fan. And for everyone else who's not as into the Fixx, this is still a solid 7, and it's a really good listen, especially if you're into cool, experimental, catchy, wild guitar rock. So my only complaint with it is it's a little on the short side. I think it's only about 30 minutes, but that's a minor quibble. Really good album from Jamie West-Oram. Skeleton Key just came out, still available. Pick it up.